Today, on Be Something Wonderful, how to imagine it, praying the Neville Goddard way. I am your host, Tom Karen, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back. Over the last few days, I got some requests to do a video on getting in that state akin to sleep, and then imagining your wish fulfilled, conceiving of a scene that implies that your wish is already fulfilled, that your dream is already done, that you already have it. So we're going to unpack that today. Let me start with, why does it work? Why do we know that we can do this, that we can imagine something that does not seem to be in 3D reality materialized yet, and manifest that by imagining it? Well, we've talked about this before, guys, but the past, present, and future is happening when? Right now. We've talked about time being illusion, that the past, present, and future, all of those probabilities, all of those possibilities, everything that you could ever want, be, do, or have is happening right now. You merely got to move mentally to imagine it in. You got to move your attention, your mental attention, to imagine it in, to believe it in. That's why it works. So let's unpack it. The key, this is what Neville says, guys, and this is a big distinction I want to make today that I haven't really touched on, I don't think, in previous videos. This is what Neville says. With the body immobilized, we've talked about the state akin to sleep. It's with the body immobilized, laying down, maybe on a bed or laid back in a chair, and getting into that drowsy state right before you drop off to sleep. Neville talks about that you know you're there when you can move your arms or move your body, but you don't want to. When you can open your eyes, but you don't want to. That's how you know when you're in that drowsy state. Once there, you imagine that greater you inside the physical body is coming out of it. Hear this, because this is a big distinction today. It's not that you're imagining getting up out of your chair or up off the bed, the physical you. It's the greater you, that dimensionally larger you that's coming out of that physical body, you with it mentally, and then feeling yourself doing that imaginal act, feeling yourself into that wish fulfilled. Hear this. That's a huge distinction today, right? And the state akin to sleep, it's that Neville says this: in this feeling, it is easy to touch anything in the world. You're touching it because it's that greater you with the capital Y. It's that higher self with the capital S that's coming out of the body. And he uses touch, right? It's not physical, it's mental touch, but it feels that way because you're imagining it as if it were already happening. This is big. He also says it's total self-abandonment mentally to your wish fulfilled. You're abandoning that small you. You're abandoning that small self to that dimensionally larger you, to that wish fulfilled. What does it require? Love. You've got to be in love with that imaginal act. You've got to be in love with your wish fulfilled. You've got to be in love with your desire, and then have faith. Walk in that faith that it is done. Big. Right? My feeling of wish fulfilled implies that it's done. You do nothing. This is what Neville says. My feeling of wish fulfilled implies that it is done. It's already done. How do you know? Because it's the feeling of wish fulfilled, right? You have an act. You conceive an act, a simple act, right? A simple imaginal act that implies the wish fulfilled. It's the wish already being fulfilled. That's what the act implies. That's what the feeling implies, right? And Neville makes a distinction. It's not about visualizing yourself doing it. Hear this. Visualizing is like watching a movie of yourself doing something. This is different. You are the actor. You're putting yourself in that body, in the movie, doing it, feeling it, right? Huge distinction today, guys. And then what else does Neville say? He goes, even beyond the imaginal act, you get into this state of thankfulness and gratitude that implies the realization of what you want. So even if you're not imagining specifically feeling yourself doing it, you feel thankful for your wish fulfilled. You feel amazing gratitude and appreciation. When you do that from that state akin to sleep, that it must manifest in 3D. When you combine that act, that imaginal act, with thankfulness and gratitude, that overwhelming feeling of thankfulness, then it must manifest in 3D reality. It's law, right? He also says, this is important, that your mind is dominated by that single sensation. It's dominated by that gratitude, by that wish fulfilled. You have abandoned yourself. You are in that wish fulfilled. Now it must manifest. That is how you imagine it, praying the Neville Goddard way. I am your host, Tom Kieran, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe. It's a little picture of me with a headset. Hit that. Hit the notification button, like and share our videos, comment, share it with all your friends and everybody else, and hit us up at Facebook at Be Something Wonderful, on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Kieran, our website at tomkieran.com or besomethingwonderful.com, or write me anytime at info@besomethingwonderful.com. I would love to hear from you. With great love, this is Tom. Until next time, see you soon.